Alright guys, back again. I have finished pulling my cords through and I'm ready to cut and burn, as I call it. So we'll do one side and then you guys can take it from there. I took my blue, pulled it down through this loop so I can cut it there and burn the edge. I took my crossing black, pulled it under here, and I'll cut it there, and then took my purple up through the cow's hitch, cut it there, burn it, and mold it over the cow's hitch. This is all personal preference. You don't have to do it this way. This is just the way I do it. Everyone does this just a bit different. So you can end your bracelets however you would like. I just feel that this is a little bit cleaner and a little bit more comfy to wear sometimes. Then you don't see the burnt ends or anything like that on top of the bracelet. So anyway, I'll try to do this all within frame here. I've got my trusty scissors and I'm going to grab my blue and flip her around here. Okay. Now I want to cut this pretty close down to the end here so that I can burn it, but still have enough room to be able to burn it without burning anything around here, the surrounding edge. So let's isolate the blue and get my scissors out and right about there, yeah, that works. Okay, and I like to go one at a time. So there's my end, and we'll tuck it right down in that little space there. So grab it, pull it through, bend it just a little bit so it stands up nice and tall. And then I like to bend the bracelet so that this is protruding as much as I can, so I don't end up melting the rest of the cord around there. Okay, here's my bic, and obviously you want to use the blue part of the flame as much as possible. That will make it so you don't discolor the cord, the black color. So I'm going to use the blue part of the flame and just slowly melt the cord down. I like using the bic. I feel like I have a little bit more control. It may take a little bit longer, but I end up burning the crap out of everything when I use the butane torches. So now we're just going to take our smoothing tool and push that down and melt it and smooth it into place. And there's the end. Push that down right in there so it's not rubbing up against your wrist or your arm. And I love this thing. Look at that. It fits my finger. I can push right down in there and smooth it down. And you guys can use whatever you want to smooth your smoothing tool. This is what works for me. Plus it's got the hook. Okay. Now for the black. Cut that and melt it right there on the other side of the loop. Okay. I'll try to do this at an angle you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay. So we'll get her and cut it right about there. Okay. See, that's where I cut. And that's right where I'm going to burn it and push it down into the bracelet. Once again, get my little bic out and bend the bracelet a little bit so it's nice and protruding for me. Flick the bic and burn. Now on the black you can use the orange part of the flame and it'll just make the end look black. Get my smoothing tool out and press it right down on there and then form it down into place. Nice and smooth, no rough edges. And there you go. And there's that one. Okay, now for the purple. The purple, I am going to do both at the same time. It's difficult to do them one at a time since they're both coming through the cow's hitch here. So, pull down on that, make sure it's nice and tight. Grab your skizzers. And right about there, looks good. Snip. Okay. Cut the ends right about there, a little bit up. Fold these over just a tiny bit so I don't burn the buckle. Okay. Now melt it. Try not to burn my thumb. It was like watching it melt and start folding over itself. It's kind of cool. Just go slow back and forth until it's all nice and melty. Okay. I'll grab my smoothing tool and press down. Fold that lip over and then rock it around so it forms down and over the sides, so it's not all sharp. Okay. Pretty. Nice and rounded over there, so it's not going to scratch against your skin when you wear it. And there you go, guys. I'm going to do the other two cords here, but that is how you cut and burn. And that way you don't see all the burnt ends on the sides, just underneath. Cool. Thanks, guys. Bye.